I want to tell you about our SmartBarrel wine aging and racking system. This, like our Go fermenter, is all based on single-use bags. This eliminates any washing, any cleaning, and guarantees sanitary performance. SmartBarrel racking is done by passaging through a series of single-use clean bags. You can do micro-oxidation in these bags, you can add oak chips, you can do malolactic fermentation, and you stay in bags all the way until bottling. The key to the SmartBarrel is a patented dip tube. This dip tube has several components. There's a perforated section through which the wine is filled and also removed from the bag. There's a filling port which connects down to this perforated tube. Now this happens to be a 2-inch tri-clamp, but we offer many different fittings. You can simply change this fitting using a 3/4 inch port to say 1.5 inch connector if you want, whatever your process uses. The other two connectors are very important. This one is a pressure relief valve. If the wine builds up any pressure due to fermentation or gas formation, it will vent it out through this port at a prescribed pressure. This makes sure that the bag will not explode with overpressure. This connector here is for sampling. It's normally closed. We use our DC power rechargeable aspirator to remove gas from the bag and also take out samples. You simply clip on the tube to this connector, which automatically opens it, and then you turn it on and it pulls a vacuum sucking the sample into this chamber. When you're done, you push the button and release the valve, put it away. That seals this off. This tube is also very easy to clean. This comes off and you can clean the perforated section, the top section, put it back together. That's reusable. Now this happens to be the vertical version of the SmartBarrel tube. So in the bag, it is sitting suspended by the plastic. As the level drops in the bag, this continues to go downwards. And by this technique, it always draws the cleanest wine near the top first and not the dirty sediment at the bottom. When it finally reaches the bottom, this prevents that last bit of sediment from being drawn out. Now this short tube is used in the vertical barrels and the IBC barrels. For the wooden barrels, we have the same device, but it's in a longer format. And this is because it has to go from the top of the barrel to the bottom of the barrel. So it's the same idea, except it doesn't move as the bag empties or fills and retains its position in the SmartBarrel. So here's animation of the wine being filled. It comes in through the fill port, goes to the perforated tube and fills up the bag. All the air in the bag is expelled. When you empty this out, it starts out again with the clean wine on top until the bag is completely drained and then it's thrown away. So here's the setup for a SmartBarrel 330 gallon. Notice that the headspace is completely vacuumed out. There is no headspace in this system. Now I'm going to attach the aspirator and take a sample. I plug it onto the sample port and then I turn the pump on in the aspirator and it sucks up the sample into this bottle for analysis. Extremely simple, extremely sanitary. Here's a vertical barrel setup. You can see it just lays in the barrel and goes up and down as the bag empties and fills. Here is a wooden barrel setup. You put a bag inside an all-wooden barrel. You have all the advantages of a SmartBarrel with the appearance of an all-wooden barrel. If you look at our cellar, you can see it looks beautiful with all these wooden barrels on the rack, but it's no maintenance because it's a bag in a barrel, the SmartBarrel. Thank you for watching this video about the SmartBarrel. I hope you find it useful in your winery.